Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at all these answers, and it's just like, hmm, all right. So the person answering our questions is it aware of the weird route, aware of the red eyes that Chris can display, knows locations in hometown, isn't afraid to get sassy with us, but isn't aware of the egg rooms, and isn't aware of the roots part of the prophecy. Because that seems to be very specific to Chris, not necessarily to the prophecy as a whole. You have to go really off the path in order to find it. What if the one answering these questions is Des herself, or at least some form of Des? Because she would have enough context to both acknowledge the existence of the weird route and yet also admonish it. Because what sister would want to see two people that she cares about lose themselves inside of each other for some outer entity to control as weapons? Fuck that. Fuck no. Uh, hmm. Which means that Des and Gaster are both outside of space and time. Something happened to Des that caused her to end up outside of space and time. The fact that Chris killed Des while they were possessed by the soul wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Because in the sword route, there is a room where there is a shadowy monster that you take control of after moving to one specific corner in the room and getting that monster to line up in the opposite corner of the room. So there's probably some kind of mechanism or machine involved where Chris existed without the soul for a short bit and was terrified of seeing Des not being Des. I wouldn't be surprised if Des and Chris were going about a tangent of their own. Because the sword route seems like the initial experience of the first RPG party, the neutral route of everything, wherein Chris got stronger. But if Chris is willing to sacrifice that strength, and if strength doesn't persist between different stages of the sword route, because there are three distinct stages to the sword route: the initial part, the Ice Palace part, and then the part leading up to the E-Ram fight, who someone pointed out somewhere was actually just Mare reversed. Yeah, no, it's Des. It's gotta be Des. Oh, and the only reason why Des isn't more pissed off or, like, raging at the weird route existing is because she's already known about it for a while now, hasn't she? She's been stuck there before Deltarune even existed in our world, had a connection to our world. She's had time to process everything. We're the ones who are still new to the scene. And for as much as she may want to do something, I'm pretty sure there are some heavy restrictions in place that keep her from being able to do something. So it's not from a lack of wanting things to change. It's from a lack of capacity to have a meaningful impact outside of her pre-built role within the story. Death Knight is probably the closest we'll get to Death having any influence in the world at all. Death Knight is an echo of Death that is still present within the world. Meanwhile, the soul or essence of Death is scattered amongst time and space, much like how Chris's hand disappeared after the shadow crystal slipped through it. I always keep imagining that section as if it's Chris's right hand. I don't know why. But yeah.